Hey everyone, in today's video it's more of a vlog style type. Gonna be doing a few things today. I'm gonna be in my wife's car though, not my Miata, which is right there. You can see the beautiful pop-up lights, because I'm picking up a large item today and it will not fit in the back of my Miata. So yeah, let's get started. So we were actually currently on our way to Harbor Freight in Moreno Valley to pick up something from there. That's why we're in my wife's Toyota Matrix and not in my Miata. Yeah, so I gave a call and I'm trying to locate something that's at a discounted price in the back. So we're gonna be going there to pick it up. Yep.
I didn't know that was like a thing that you could do.
Yeah, so
discounted stuff in the back.
Yeah, so that's a kind of a tip for you guys out there. They do have that little discount shelf in the corner lots of times where they have cheap, tools that are missing parts that they discount for cheap prices. But you can actually call your Harbor Freight and say, hey, do you guys have any blah blah blahs in the back? I'll let you guys know. I mean, you're probably going to see the title of it. But yeah, basically they'll have toolboxes in the back at a discounted price. Either they've been returned because they didn't like them, or there's a little chip in the paint or a dent or a scratch. Usually it's never anything major that actually results in a bad toolbox. My last video, which I'll actually leave down in the comment section below, was a toolbox that I picked up for $40 that literally had paint missing in the corner of the toolbox. Lamborghini. That's a cool looking Lambo. Daily driven exotics. Look at that thing. Hello. This Lambo has been like driving crazy, weaving in and out through traffic, and he's like 3 cars ahead of us. So yeah, he's not making much of a difference here.
It just proves that weaving in and out of traffic really doesn't do anything.
It's true. Yeah.
So stay safe out there.
Stay safe and drive safe, okay?
Don't make your mama wait up for you.
Yeah. This is my first real style kind of vlog type video. Hopefully you guys like it. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think. If it's not something you do enjoy, let me know. I'm here for you guys' input. Yeah. Do you have any thoughts?
That guy is driving crazy.
Do you have any thoughts on my vlogs? Pay attention to the road. Okay. Do you have any thoughts on my vlog style video? What do you think? So all I've been doing is educational, step-by-step how-tos. So what do you think of...
Well, we talked about it before, and I told you that I think that in order to get more views, not for the purpose of money, but in order to just get yourself out there more, you have to generalize your audience and make yourself more relatable to a wider audience. And vlogging, I think, is one of those things that makes you more relatable. Hashtag relatable.
All right, hashtag relatable. I don't want that. All right. We'll see how this goes. I'm just here to buy tools and build cars. So that's what I've been thinking.
I'm getting off right here.
Yeah, you're exiting up here.
So you should just get me on this track.
But yeah, I will resume this once we get there. All right, everyone, I just got here and there's music playing in the background. So hopefully that's not loud enough to get me in trouble. But yeah, we're at Harbor Freight. I'm gonna go to the back right now so we can pick up the toolbox. Now, when I was talking about how there is a discounted corner, that's basically right here. You can see that there is discount tools that are basically cheaper because they're missing stuff. This one was an open box, so it's cheaper. But in the back, they actually have toolboxes that were damaged or, affected that are much cheaper because they had to be returned, and they don't just put them up here to sell them. So yeah, let's pick that up right now. So these right here are the standard boxes. This is going to be the one that I'm picking up. It's going to be a blue one that's down there. But as you can see, they sell for $219 currently right now for the new models, which are the US General Series 2, which you can tell right here. This is going to be the difference, or not the difference, but the capacity and the size of them. So it's going to be stronger than the Series 1. Also, the Series 1 comes at like a 45-degree angle when you open up the box. These ones come completely upright, which is great. It gives you more space. They're also deeper right here. The older ones were a little bit more shallow on the top. The top of this box is a little bit deeper, so you can allow for longer sockets. All right, guys, we have the toolbox in the trunk right now. I ended up picking it up for $117. They were asking $175, but the guy said $117, so I'm happy with that. Especially when the normal sale is $219. So we picked it up for $100 cheaper than what it retailed for because there's a slight dent, and I'll make sure to show you guys that as soon as we get home. All right, we are back at my place. As you can tell, obviously I'm in my house with my couch behind me. But this is the toolbox here. Now there is a few damages done to it so far that I've seen. The most noticeable is going to be up front here and on the other side. Some of the paint has come off. And then on this corner right here, you're not gonna be able to see me right now, but right over here, you go down, there's a small dent in this corner. Now, it's not actually bad. It's just very slightly dented in. Other than that though, the toolbox looks like it's in great condition. I double checked at Harbor Freight and everything seems to be here in the box. The original keys itself, the instructions, and all the parts I double checked and everything seems to be here. So yeah, let's put this thing together, get it all assembled. This is going to basically be at my apartment outside where I'm going to hold my tools. It's going to be locked up to the gate that I have. Let's get started. And since I don't have a real workstation, I'm just going to be using the top of the box basically as my workstation. And it's going to be bolt going through with the nut, or with the washer, and then the nut on top. So I'm just going to first put this bolt under here. Then the washer and the nut. Now in the instruction it does state to install everything hand tight and then tighten it once everything's all put together. The wheels are the only exception. Make sure you tighten these down before you put everything all together. The last thing you want to do is trying to lift a full toolbox so you can get underneath to tighten these bolts. That's the whole thing. For the price, would I rather spend $800 on a Snap-on 5-drawer tool cart, or $800 on a Mac 5-drawer tool cart, $700 on a Matco tool cart, or $117 on a Harbor Freight? Well, if you guys haven't seen my last video yet, or not my last video, but my other Series 1 Harbor Freight video, go check them out. It's like a 3-part series. Buying it, installing it, adding carbon fiber to it, and doing a toolbox tour. So there's like 4 of them on it. I love the box. Honestly, for the price, it really is difficult to beat. And I will get those commenters out there saying you're buying Chinese crap. Spend real money on American stuff. But here's the thing. I now own 2 Harbor Freight toolboxes. I own 2 Snap-on toolboxes. I own a big Husky box, 2 Matco boxes, 2 Craftsman boxes, and then I have a Mac tool chest. And honestly, there's not much of a difference between the ones I have, and my favorite boxes are my Husky and my Harbor Freight. And it's gonna irritate a lot of people to say that, but it is what it is. For the price, I think it's something that is of great value and it can't be beat. I really don't think you can beat the value of the Harbor Freight 5-drawer toolbox. And my only complaints about the earlier series was the 45-degree angle lift that it opened up on, and the bearings weren't the best, but they worked and they lasted. And in this one, they improved the bearings, they improved the weight capacity of the box itself, and they made the lift at a perfect 90-degree angle. So when it's up, it'll stay completely up. So they fixed all the complaints I really had with these boxes, and I couldn't be happier with them. Our next step is going to be attaching the posts to the base of our tool chest. Now, or not the base of our tool chest, we're going to attach the post to the bottom of our cart. Now, you're going to want to make sure that you install the posts the proper way. Now, there's going to be a spacing from the top hole to the actual top of the post. The side that is going to be 1 inch goes in the bottom. Up top here, you can tell it's much larger of a distance. That's going to be 1 3/8. So the post with the 1 inch spacing on the bottom is going to be on the bottom. The 1 3/8 side is going to be up top. And we're just going to be using on this, okay. And on the bottom here, we're not going to be using washers. It's just going to be the bolt and the nut itself. And it's going to be the exact same 13 millimeter bolt or a 13 millimeter nut. And now that we have the posts up, we are going to be assembling the supporting brackets that go across here. Now, don't forget when you're assembling these supporting brackets to install this tray on the side. I completely forgot to do this in my first how-to video, so you guys probably didn't see it because I edited it and fixed it, but I installed all these supporting rails and then realized I had to add this, so then I had to loosen the bolts and reattach it and put it all back together. So don't forget this, otherwise you'll have to do twice the work. And now that we have these supporting brackets in, I'm going to be tightening down everything on the, basically from here down. I'm just going to tighten everything down. I know you're supposed to wait until you're completely done with the chest, but I like to make sure all this is tight and secure before I place the chest on top of this and put all the load down. Now you don't have to do that. You can follow the instructions, make everything loose, put the chest in, and then tighten it. But I like to tighten everything down before I put the chest on. So we have all of this tightened down and put together. We're now going to be putting the toolbox on the cart. She's going to help me lift up on this. It is a little bit lighter since we did remove some of the drawers. It's still pretty heavy though, so it's always good to have two people to do this. Try not to do it yourself. It's pretty dangerous because it is kind of heavy.
It's also really awkward.
Yeah, it's not so much that it's heavy, it's just that it's an awkward shape to do by yourself. So we're going to make sure we have these in the corners. Are you good on your side?
Yeah.
We're just going to slowly drop this down. Watch your hands. All right, there you go. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So the box is basically completely all put together. All we have to do is attach the bolts on all four corners of this box, put in the handle, and attach the struts, and it'll be all put together. I almost completely forgot. Very important part. So sorry about that, guys. These are going to go on each corner, and they're going to go on the inside of this toolbox. The bottom with more space is going to be face down. Less space is up or top. And ladies and gentlemen, we are all done. The Series 2 US General Box has been completely assembled. It really is a very simple thing to do. All you have to have is a Phillips head screwdriver and a 13mm wrench or socket. For the price, I'm happy with what I got. I mean, my last video, like I said, I ended up spending, I think it was like $40 for my toolbox, which was crazy for that Series 1. This one, I wasn't able to find one for that cheap. That I picked this one up for $117 today. I'm still happy with that because $117 is definitely over $100 discount than the $219 they normally sell it at, and then I believe the $199 that they sell it at when it's, you know, on special. But yeah, this is the Toolbox. Yeah, I am super happy with it, and the only damage really to it was the paint right here that actually gets covered up when you install the posts, the dent right here, and then a few other small dents on the inside of this toolbox, which you can't even tell where they are because the posts cover it. Yeah, let's just double check real quick that I do have the right key that goes with it. Comes with, I believe, 4 keys. And right there, that's basically the damage that holds it onto this lip. So I can pretty much bend that out with any pair of pliers. So I'm just gonna grab this right here. Bend it back. Let's see if it will easily close and not get stuck. Yep. That's all the damage really done to it. Locks just fine. Opens up just fine. And that is the Series 2 US General Toolbox. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. As always, please make sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share. And in my next video, I'll be doing a comparison of this US General Series 2 5-drawer toolbox with my original Series 1 5-drawer toolbox. So yeah, thank you guys. Have a great day.